You are welcome back to my channel. You are welcome back. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now. Subscribe so that you can see all my YouTube videos. The videos that I produce on my channel, can be able to see it freely. Secondly, you can be able to be getting my new notifications as soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel. Either 1, 2, 3, 4 or more. You can be able to see or receive the notification or alert instantly. The moment I post, the moment you receive. Look at the right hand side of this screen. You will see where they write subscribe in capital letter. SUBSCRIBE. Subscribe. Use your finger to press. It will now change to subscribe, which means you have subscribed to my channel. At the same time, press the notification button. There's one bell beside subscribed. It will now bring out 3 bells. Press the one at the top. The one they printed in white color or black color in some phones. Then the one at the top they write ALL on. You use your finger to press, which means you have taken my notification. As soon as I leave my video to the YouTube channel, you will be the number one to see it. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. You are welcome back again. Now, today the last program we do on how to study the inner surface of the super hard mana sharpening stone. We thought about the side, this plain side. We taught this one in the last lesson. Today we are going to have lesson on this side. Can you see this side, this mark side? Can you see it? So we are going to have training on this one today. We are going to study the inner part of it. As usual, as I have to tell you, you see, when somebody wants to learn barbing, in the olden days, the way we learn barbing is now different from the way we learn barbing nowadays. In the olden days, many barbers try to learn how to sharpen clipper blade. Many barbers try it. Many barbers, they try it in different ways. But sorry to say, many of us fail. Because I still count myself inside because I'm a barber. Yeah, many fail. Yeah. So through this failure, from different type of failure, many people will draw back. Many barbers will draw back. Can you see? So, but those who get the liver that time, who get the mind, who have the enough time to go along with it, they still get closer to those people that know much about it. Some later overcome the power of the super hard mana sharpening stone. They were able to use the sharpening stone, able to direct their thumbs on it very well. Now, some of them have become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade, in sharpening of the super hard mana sharpening stone. But they are not many. They are very, very few. They are few in number. Because this thing, before you can teach yourself, you can know it. It is only the blessing normally come from God. You cannot just speak. Not that I'm making people to fear. No. Those people that have made attempts really understand what I'm trying to say. This thing you can make attempt 100 times, you fail. So if you don't have the liver, if your mind is not really there to know it, you will feel discouraged. Wasting of time, wasting of materials, wasting of money, wasting of energy. And at the end of the day, you did not achieve exactly what you want to achieve. It will spoil your mind. You understand me now? So, but in the olden days, many barbers try to know it. Any barber, stylists, proprietors that have worked over 5 years ago now, that established their shop or barbing shop or barbing apartment above 5 years, no one will tell you that he or she has never tried using of this stone. No one will ever tell you. Many of us, just to say almost of us, get this sharpening stone, different types. When some barber buy one type, use it failed, was unable to use, he or she was unable to use it for the proper thing you want to use it for to achieve his or her aim. Some people may give advice, the one you bought is fake, go and buy another time. He or she has to drop that one, go to the market again and buy another time. Try on that one, different method, because that time he or she has no teacher, nobody to teach you, nobody knows it well that time. This time I'm saying the olden days, I'm talking about my own environment. I'm not talking about another people's environment. It is only a few people. Even out of this, when you divide it to 10, it's only one part that know it well. In a town, there was a town that stayed for almost 5 years to do barbing work. Only one person know this job in this town. Only one person. Apart from me, I know it on my own, but I'm not sharpening it for commercial at that time. I'm only sharpening my own clipper blades. Even any friend, barber friend bring it to me, I will not do it for them. I say I know this thing purposely because of doing it for myself. And what I was thinking that time, I always busy barbing all the time. That time there's no many barbers in the town. No many barbers using electric clipper in my own area. So we always busy from morning till evening, or standing always. So for me to remove my hand and be sharpening clipper blades, I find it very, very difficult, less my own. Even my own clipper blades, I do most of the sharpening in the night when I close. Because I'm using about 6 chairs in my shop that time. I have apprentices, about 12 apprentices that time. So when we close in the evening time, there's one apprentice living with me inside my flat that time. So it is me and this boy that will continue to do all the servicing, maintenance, sharpening of the clipper blade, any cut of wire, any clicking or all this wire that will crack that the machine will not work well. We have to do everything overnight. When we do everything overnight, we arrange them, we test them, all are working fine. We test them very well so that when we wake up in the morning, there will be no error. There will be no cause for alarm to be repairing any clipper or to be servicing or any clipper or to be sharpening any clipper blade. Try to understand me. So I do most of this job in the night. Therefore, some of the barber or many of the barber that know this very well, they did not know that I'm doing it. They did not know that particular time. I'm saying it has been a very long time. It has been a very long time. That I only do it personally for myself. So it was when I was beginning to do it in the morning time, afternoon time, evening time, that many barbers are seeing me, many customers are seeing me. Then some customer will now be telling me that their junior brother, I've been barbing here now since you have opened this shop. I will say yes sir, but you don't have a barber as a junior brother. But the level I do my own work is totally different from his own. That is why he prefer to be barbing here. That is why I normally see him here. He has the boy that follow him, the same father, the same mother, is a barber, is a stylist in front of their house. But this guy, this is my junior brother, find it difficult to sharpen clipper blades. And whenever he take the clipper blades out for sharpening, when he come back, the clipper blade are normally sharpened the correct way. At times this boy used to cry. This boy used to weep. At times the boy will close the shop. Purposely there is no instrument to use. The clippers are not working fine. He will be trying one way or the other to get an expert who can sharpen this clipper blade for him very well. And that particular time we are saying there's no extra blade. They are not selling extra blade like as of now. That if you go there now you see different type of blade selling. No, earlier you can get an electronic store selling extra blade for clipper. Earlier you can see it. You cannot see it. Where you normally get extra blade when you get like 20 clippers. Can you see? So when one is working fine, one is not working fine, you can remove blade for one and put it in another one, the clipper you likely to use. Then you remove one blade in the one that is working, then you now mount it on the one you like to use. Can you see? That time there's no selling of extra blade. It is only follow come blade that follow the clipper come. No extra blade. And the machine you can see that you normally come with extra blade. There's one machine I've forgotten the name. when I remember, I will tell you. That machine, when you buy it, that clipper machine, you buy it, they put extra blade inside. A set. That is the only time, that particular time, I normally see that it used to come with extra blade. All doesn't come with extra blade. Single blade that follow the engine come. So we find it difficult to see extra blade. We find it very difficult unless person use like 6 chairs like my own now, that I have about three clippers for 1 chair. So we now be removing one blade, put it in another one. Remove from this one, put it in another one. Because at times when you are a barber, you likely to use one clipper. You love that clipper very well. The one that clipper used to give you like it. So when the blade now get problem and you are unable to sharpen it, or you have not got a person to sharpen it, or you know how to sharpen it, there's no time. You now remove the blade, you put another, you remove blade from another clipper that you're working. They will now mount it on it, be using it because you are being used to that clipper very, very well. Can you see? So in the olden days, many of us, we barbers, stylists, we try to become a professional. We try to become a master. We try to become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade. All of us try our best. Yeah. All those people that are worth around 30 years ago, 35 years ago, 40 years ago, 25 years ago, even 20 years ago, 15 years ago, most of us likely will work towards to become a master in sharpening of the clipper blade. Everybody, all of us bought it, excluding nobody. That particular time, when you get to some barber get like 10 different types, and that particular time, many of us doesn't know original, we doesn't know fake. When you buy this one, you don't have any training on it. You will use it in a blind way. You buy a tool that you doesn't have the knowledge of using it. I don't have somebody to teach you, so you use it anyhow. When you are unable to use it to satisfy your want, you drop it, you go and buy another one, say that one is not good, that one is fake. That one is fake. That one is fake. Can you see it? That is how many of us try. Some people are even lazy. That I say I cannot try like this. But when you go to your friend place, your friend barber shop, you see your friend trying, you will not know the time you yourself will go and buy. Or you join your friend, say, let me see, try whether I can get it. That is how you yourself you put it inside. Before you know what, you have gone to the market and buy one. Or you collect one from your friend, you sell one for you. Can you see? That is how we continue trying our best. Out of 100% that try it, only 2% get it right. See, try to understand what I'm saying. Almost all the barber in my area that particular time, in a village, in a city, in a town, all of us try our best to know it, so that we can be able to be sharpening clipper, repair clipper for ourselves. But out of 100% that try, only we see 2% that get it right. Only we see 2%. And where we get this 2% is among those people that have been using manual clipper before. This one we saw to press with hand, manual clipper. Yeah, and you are bringing our tutorial into that. I will find manual clipper, will sharpen it and test it. You are coming to that level. Can you see? It is those people using manual clipper in the olden days. The way they used to sharpen that old clipper. And out of these people too, the same thing that happened to those people using electric clipper still happen to them. Out of 1,000 barbers using manual clipper, out of 1,000, about 2 or 3 people knows how to repair it and sharpen the clipper blades. So this problem has been coming for a long time. It is not only today. So this problem has been on the ground ever since barbing work has started. In an environment now, it is very, very hard before you can see many barbers sharpening clipper blades. And you can see it. When you are in it, even the town you are now, try to do the research I want to say now. Count like 100 barbers. Don't omit one, just enter, will be counting one. Then they asking them that you want to sharpen clipper blade. You know how to sharpen clipper blade. When you enter number one, write number 1. If this sharpening clipper perfectly correctly, vertically okay. If you also know about sharpening of clipper blade very well, you mark it as 1. When you enter number 2, you write it down. If that person doesn't know it, you write it 0 there. Now can't it reach 100? You will now discover what I'm saying that is not lie. I'm not talking lies. I'm saying the reality of life. The reality of what is happening, what has happened. Then I don't want this situation to continue. That is why I enter into all these tutorials. And as a barber that has been working for a very long time, a barber, a stylist, a proprietor that has been in this barbering industry almost for some years ago, we need to follow this tutorial I'm doing. We most of us need to follow it because this is what we have been expecting to happen since. We are being expecting this to happen for a very long period of time ago. It doesn't happen. And where it's normally happen, they don't give you the details. I watch some other people videos. I watch barber repairing clippers, servicing clipper blades, sharpening clipper blades. I've watched some of their tutorials. I saw the way they are doing their own. They did it in a way that you cannot understand the real meaning of sharpening. I'm not saying all, but majority of them did it in that way. A film that took almost 2 hours for them to do, they now cut. They now put it in 5 minutes. Can you see? A lot of beans have been cut off. A lot of fat have been cut off. The step by step person need to follow in sharpening of the clipper blades lively. The step by step a professional barber trying to become a professional or professional in sharpening of the clipper blade. The step by step is he or she supposed to follow one by one after the other, one before the other. Can you see it? All those parts are being cut off. Editing, re-editing. They now make this film short so that when you click into it, under 5 minutes, you have watched it all. That is one film. So the owner of the film has gained. He has gained one film. Then before you can say you understand this film, you want to know much about this film, you now watch this film more than 100 times. So the person who produced film have gained almost about 100 films now. Can you understand it? But the way I'm doing my own now, I'm not doing it that way. I don't want to gain at all. That is why I'm saying I'm not begging for subscribers. Take note, mark it, underscore it, put line under it. I am not looking for subscribers. Yeah, I'm not looking for subscribers. Either you watch the film, you don't watch the film. Even when I watch it on my own, I gain. So the type of tutorial I'm likely to be producing out now is very, very lengthy. If you don't want to buy data, to watch my film, quit. Quit. Get out of my tutorial. I'm not begging anybody to watch now. It has reached the level. If you want to subscribe. Yeah, real. I'm doing a lot of stress, passing a lot of stress before I can make my own film. Can you see? So now I have started. As I'm saying, this tutorial we have entered into it. We have already entered. There's no going back. But when you believe a producer producing the film video out is spending a hell of data on production of the film, then you that likely to watch my film now, Coach Lado is around. Coach Lado is always with me here. Once he hear the voice I display all my instruments, this man is likely to come around to assist almost every day. Can you see? God bless you there, Coach Lado. Amen. You don't know Coach Lado? Come and appear here. I want to see your face. Come to this side. This is Coach Lado from Hotel Oja. Can you see him? So let people see you. If you have guy you want to train as a footballer, can you see? This is the best coach in the whole world. This is Lado. Let people see your face. Show yourself to the camera. Can you see? This is one of the best coaches so far in the whole world. I believe in Coach Lado. It's Lado. Wow, can you see? Your Super Bowl was very, very, very hot. Can you see? Let's come back again. I'm very, very sorry for that. Yeah. Can you see now? Me as you see me. As you see me, I buy enough data. I buy enough data to work on internet in order to produce valuable video for all my subscribers and my viewers. Yeah, but you watching the film now, some are now calling me. This film is long, oh, they cannot buy data. The data is too cost. Can you hear the word? Me producing the videos, I'm spending a hell of money on buying data almost every time. Can you see? Sincerely speaking, to produce a valuable film is not an easy job. Before you sit down, before you think, many people are producing their own film under this field, under barbing industry. Many barbers are producing film almost every day by day. Then before you can value your own valuable video out, you can fashion it out different, unique from the others. It's not an easy job. What other peoples are not doing, what other barbers are not doing, what other barbers engineers are not doing, what other people using auto, using manual sharpening stone to sharpen the different type of clipper blade are not doing. Then you now think and fashion this type of design out. You now think, you sit down and fashion it out. You yourself, after finishing, you watch the film, you love it. Then people you, because of them, produce the film. Many of them are now calling you, the data is too cost. The data is too cost. And it is what you watch and gain. At the end of the day, you'll be counting big money in your pocket. You will never remember the person that did the tutorial. So this time we are now, there's no beg to subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you don't subscribe. Yeah, if you like, you subscribe. If you don't like, you don't subscribe. Yeah. I'm going a lot of stress. No sleeping day and night. Working almost every day, day by day, without resting. Producing valuable videos for the subscribers and viewers on my YouTube channel. Even to say all over the world. Can you see? Instead of you to be telling me, Master Barber, send your account number, let me put money inside. Master Barber, send me your account number, let me put something inside. Master Barbers, don't you hear me? I say send two of your account numbers, let me put something inside. So instead of you saying that, you did not. So some people are now complaining. The film you do out is too long. The film you do out, we spend a lot of money to buy data. Do I ask you to watch my film? Do I ask, if you know you don't have enough data, don't complain to me. I'm not forcing anybody to watch my tutorial. All these tutorials are unfortunate. I myself, I sit down and watch. I do enjoy them. I doing this thing purposely to assist the serious barbers. Underline it, the serious ones, the serious stylists, the serious barbers, the serious proprietors. The serious people that have interest in sharpening of the clipper blade, barbing hairstyles, maintaining their clippers. So I do this thing because of them. I do it because of them, because I've stopped the production before. I have stopped the production before. Different type of barbers, different type of stylists, different type of proprietors all over the world from different countries. From different type of countries, they are calling me, Master Barbers, please help me produce something. Master Barbers, please, you have produced for a long time. Please put another one. Update your films. So many people are calling me. It is because of them and I'll come back again. Yeah, to produce film is not easy. Whereas some barbers will be calling me, throwing different bad words to me. Can you see? Instead of you to tell me, say, Master Barber, send your account number. Let me put money inside. Dollars, pound sterling, euros, cedis, nairas, etc. You did not tell me that. You know how much stress I passed before I produce for you. So now we are back. we are back into the system. The only thing you can enjoy this tutorial is to subscribe, which I'm not begging anybody to subscribe. That is number one. As you subscribe finish, try to press the notification button. Try to check the notification, press the notification button. It will now bring out about 3 buttons. The one at the top, the one at the top. Do you understand? Press the one at the top, which means you are getting my notification. Now, we will go into the field. We are about to go into the field now. We have studied this side very well. We have studied the surface. The inner surface study of this part, we have studied this side in the last tutorial. So today now, we are going to study the inner parts of this one, this side. This is a super hard manual sharpening stone. This is super hard manual sharpening stone. Now, we will go into the field. What I would likely us to understand before getting to the field is this surface I'm using, though I use the 2 surfaces, but I want you to understand what the reading of this surface, how you can read it out. The meaning of all these lines I put there, the meaning, I will tell you. I will tell you. So, this surface now, we will go into the field and I will show you. As usual, you know I used to tell you, a barber is supposed to have complete tools. This is a transfer. Can you see it? This is a transfer. Transfer, the one I showed you last in the last tutorial. So when we are dealing with a super hard manual sharpening stone, we always go along with transfer. This scale rule, we always go along with it. It's our tool. Barbers who wants to know much about sharpening of the sharpening stone, you have to get it right in your hand. You get original one that have a straightened side, that the side is straightened. This side, can you see it? Very, very straight. So you have at least one. If you have 2, it's not bad. You have at least 2 in your shop. So we are going into the field to study this side now. How we can make use of this ruler, this stand screw. How we can make use of it to study the inner parts of this surface. This line I put there, all this mark I put on the surface. What is the meaning of these lines? What is the meaning of these lines? What does this line, this mark do on the surface when you are sharpening your clipper blade? Now, let's go into the field. Now, let's go. You are welcome back to my channel again. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel before we go. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe to this channel so that I can get full access to see all my YouTube videos. You can get full access to see my new notifications. As soon as you subscribe, press the notification button so that I can get full access to see my notifications. Yeah, you are welcome back again. This surface now, we are going to study the inside. How the inside look like. We will study it. We put the tools on top. Then before going, we have to clean it. That is number 1 thing. This is our rag. We clean it with this rag. Yeah, can you see the way I'm cleaning it? Yeah, can you see it now? This is the surface. This is the surface. So this is the line. Can you see the mark there? This is the mark. Can you see it? This is another one again. Then this is another mark here too. Can you see it? This is another mark here. Yeah, can you see it now? Let me clean it very well. Yeah, can you see it? This is the surface now. So can you see this mark there? Can you see this line? You see it? You see this line? You see this mark too? See this one? Then look at this one too. Then look at this one too. It is me that put all this mark there. And the reason why I put it, I will tell you. You see this line, this line, this line, this mark there, this one is for the sign. When you have about 3 stones, then you want to mark the surface so that I can be able to know that surface. This surface one you put number 1, this is number 1, this is 1 mark. This surface now you put 1 there, this is mark 1. You're supposed to know the type of the surface this one be. Yeah, the type of the work this one can do for you. The type of clipper blade this one can sharpen. The surface you have designed purposely because of doing different type of job for you, but which type of particular job this one can do for you perfectly. So this surface now, I designed it multi-purpose. It can sharpen soft blade, it can sharpen hard blade. So when I'm using it for soft blade, it will do it perfectly. And at the same time, when I'm using it to sharpen all this super strong, super hard clipper blade, it can also sharpen it. So this mark get work that is doing. It is a catalyst. This line is catalyst. This one is catalyst too. This one is catalyst. What do I mean by catalyst? So this line is a catalyst. This one is a catalyst too. Catalyst. So what do I mean by catalyst? It's a substance. When you have the definition in mineral chemistry or biology, they say catalyst is a thing that helps in speeding up the rate of chemical reaction. That is in science. Try to understand me. In science, they say a catalyst is a thing or it's a substances that help in speeding up the rate of chemical reaction. Maybe you are cooking something now. You are cooking something on fire. Then you now put that thing inside the water so that it will help the water to boil very, very well, so that what you put inside that you are cooking, whether it is meat or anything, it make the thing to get softer easily. That is the meaning in science. That is why I'm telling you, say, in barbing feed, the barbing feed has been expanded by me. Yeah, I've widened the knowledge in the barbing feed. Something you have never heard before. When you subscribe to my channel, you will be hearing it. This is a catalyst. This line is a catalyst. This is a catalyst too. This is a catalyst too. This is a mark to mark this surface as number 1. When you put it in 2 places, as this one is here, you now put another one beside. This one is number 2, which means this is surface number 2. But as I put only 1 here now, this is surface 1. Try to understand me. This is surface 1. This is surface 1. So this surface now, this is surface number 1. Can you see it? The back here now, I did not put any mark there, which means I've used this sign to know this side, to know the work of this side, to differentiate it from the other side here. That is the meaning of this line, of this mark. But this line here is a catalyst. C-A-T-A-L-Y-S-T, catalyst. C-A-T-A-L-Y-S-T, catalyst. So this one too is a catalyst. This one too is a catalyst. And the meaning of catalyst in the science meaning, the student of science can testify to that one. When they say something is catalyst, which means it's a substance or a substance that help in speeding up the rate of chemical reaction. Try to understand me. The meaning is that when you want to cook something inside water, you put it on fire. Maybe you buy one meat that is very, very strong, and you want it to get softer quickly. Yeah, all the part of the meat to get softer quickly. You now put water inside the pot. You put the meat there. You now find iron, nails, big ones. You now put like 2 or 3 there inside the water together with the meat. So the moment you put fire under that pot, the fire continue to burn the pot underneath. So the rate of chemical reaction will now increase because you put the nail inside. It will make that meat to soft quick. It will speed up the rate of chemical reaction in that process. So the same thing likewise to this sharpening too. You see this line I put there, this line I put there, it will help your sharpening to move faster. When you want to sharp the blade that is very, very strong, when you are moving your hand, you move it across this line. When you move it across this line, the rate the sharpening stone will be chopping, will be consuming the inner surface of the super hard clipper blade, is very, very increased than the one that has this catalyst. Try to understand me. This is a catalyst. It is a mark representing catalyst. Try to understand me very well. So this line used to speed up the rate of sharpening on the super hard manual sharpening stone. It make your sharpening faster. Then how manage locate this catalyst? It is formed by me. I did not see it anywhere. Person have to sit down and think. You think on your job. What are the processes you can be taking to do your job to give you easy mind, to make all this your troublesome to come down, to make all the stress on that work come to less one. Yeah, to make the work easier for you to do. To make the work be a work that you always be thinking of doing, so that you're not tired of doing it. To make the work be a work that will give you happiness. It will not consume your stress. It will not be giving you stress almost every time. Know how you will not pass through stress sometimes, but you will not be always. It allows you to do your work easily. Allow you to maneuver on your work in the way you want to maneuver and really achieve better results you expect to achieve. So now you have understand the meaning of these lines, these 2 lines and this mark here. You have understand the meaning, and secondly, you have understand the meaning of this mark. Yeah, we will now go into the field now and study the surface. This is the rag I've used to clean it. This is the pointer I've used to show you all these things. This is the inner surface of the number one surface of the super manual sharpening stone. This is number 1 surface. This mark is give us, let us understand it. This is mark 1. This is number 1 surface. Then this line is a catalyst. This mark is a catalyst. It helps to speed up the sharpening process during the sharpening. So that is why I call it catalyst. Catalyst. C-A-T-A-L-Y-S-T. Catalyst. It is a substance in science that helps in speeding up the rate of chemical reaction. But in sharpening of the clipper blade, it is a line. It is marked formed on the sharpening stone to speed up the rate of sharpening. To speed up the rate of sharpening process. To make your sharpening faster. To make your sharpening neat. To allow you to do the work with ease, with rest of mind. Now, this is another tool too. Can you see? This is our transfer. Now we are going to use this one to test the surface. How this surface is, we'll test it. Don't forget, we start from here. When we start from here, then we start with this one follow up. Let us test this one first. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch the Honda. The Honda this side, this edge I'm touching now. You watch whether there is gap in between the surface. When I place it now, we watch whether there is space in between the two. Yeah, let me put it again at the center. Try to locate it very well. Can you see it? There's no gap there. No gap. Can you see it? There's no gap there. Then let us do this one number 2 here. You know this is the center we have tested now. Let me shift my hand here. Let's check again. Is there any space? There's no space again. Can you see it? Then let us test here or near the catalyst here. There's no space there. Can you see it? There's no space. Then this is the side I have tested now. Let me turn it. Yeah, we have tested the center here. We have tested here. We have tested here. Now this is the center. We now test here. Let us watch now. Can you see it? There's no space. Then let us move near here. See the place I put it now? See where I put it? Let us check again. Can you see it? There's no space in between the edge, down edge of the ruler and the top surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? Yeah, we have tested across now. We have tested across. Then let's test the long part of it. Long side here. Let us first test the center here. This is the center. Can you see it like this? Can you see it like this? Or like this? Can you see it? So let us watch now. Can you see it? Can you see it like this? There's no space unless where the catalyst is. See the space where the catalyst is. Can you see the catalyst? Can you see? That is the space. That is where the space is. Let us check the third one. Can you see it? Can you see it? So we have tested the center now. Let me move nearer. Can you see it? Nearer. Can you see it? You watch it. So let us test this side together. So can you see? Let us test the third side now. Yeah, can you see now? The space is where the catalyst is now. Can you see the first catalyst, second catalyst? Then see the third catalyst. Can you see it now? Apart from those places, there is no space in between the down edge of the ruler and the top of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it now? So we have tested across. We have tested the longitudinal surface of it. Can you see it? Now we will test the adjacent side. I'm coming back. So we have tested for across like this. Across. Secondly, we have tested for the long part of it, the long side part of it. Then now we are going to test for the adjacent from this side, from this corner to this corner. Let me place it and watch. Can you see it? It is only where the catalyst is. Can you see it? So let us test for the other adjacent. We have tested for here. Now remain here. Can you see it? Apart from the catalyst, there's no space again. Then we are going to test between here and here. Here and here. This is the center. Then we cross it in this way. Can you see? There's no space. Then we test for here too. We have tested for here like this. Then we are going to test for here now. Let us watch. Can you see it? So there's no space in between. Now our result now is that all the surface of this stone now is very flat. Very flat. So if you can sharpen your stone and you can get it in this way, all the way I've tested it now, you can get it in this way. I'm telling you, the stone is going to work fine for you. I mean super hard manual sharpening stone. Because when you get soft stone, the stone that is not strong, If you can manage and design it in this way, before you use it for one clipper blade, a set of clipper blade, 2 or 3, 4 set of clipper blade, the level will go down again. It will not work fine again. But this super hard, very very heavy. When you can get something heavy like this, then you now try and sharpen it and the surface is like this, you are a real professional. Then how can you put this mark there, this catalyst? This catalyst, how can you put it? This catalyst, how you can put it? In the next tutorial now, I will show you. The next step now, I will show you how you can be putting all this mark easily, that it will not spoil the surface of your super hard manual sharpening tool. Even this one too, you can put another one here. You can put another one in the center here. But for beginners, let us put one here and one here. For beginners, let us not even put anything there. Initially, don't let us put anything there. How to getting the study of the surface, the inner surface first. That is number one. The next step to take, I will tell you. But after this one now, I'm going to show you another different thing on the surface again, so that I can be able to be benefiting from this job. So now, from our experience now, yeah, let me bring this now. Can you see this blade now? Can you see it? How you can do your blade like this, I will show you. Then how you can make the mount like this, I will show you. Then what is the work of this kind of blade in sharpening of the clipper blade, I will show you. On sharpening of the stone, I will show you. This one, then this is a broom, I call it pointer. Can you see it? This is our pointer. Well, so when someone tell you now broom is part of your tools that you use in sharpening of the paper and sharpening of the super manual sharpening stone or sharpening of the clipper blade, some people will say no, it is here, it's part of our instrument. This is transquar. This is transquar again, it's part of our instrument. And this is super hard. This is transquar. This is super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? This is part of our job. Part of our, these are tools. So when you get this one now, you can now study the inner part, inner study or inner surface study of the super hard manual sharpening stone. How you can study the inner surface? Yeah, can you see this rack self is part of the instrument? Can you see it now? It's part of it. Yeah, this is Master Barbers. If you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know how to sharpen the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know how to study the inner surface of the clipper blade, if you want to know how to study the inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone, subscribe to my channel so that you can understand everything fully. This one is practical live. Yeah, this is one of the tutorials you're supposed to be begging me to be doing for you. Now we have started enjoying ourselves. We continue to enjoy ourselves more. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one.